I'm Christopher German for KCTV News for Friday, November 28th, 2025. For tonight's broadcast, the stories we're following for you. The Klamath County Sheriff's Office arrested 3 people in connection to the theft of 5 unbranded cattle from private property in the Sprague River area. And Sky Lakes Medical Center is going to be a bit safer now that they're teaming up with the Klamath Falls PD to install a resource officer on site. And Saturday will bring a mix of sunshine and clouds to the region with some morning fog to start our weekend. Now make sure you tune in every morning for weather from the Skywatch Weather Center with weather from the Klamath Basin for the Klamath Basin. And tonight's news is brought to you by
wishing you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year from everyone here. Cheers!
At KCTV, we're decking the halls and trimming the tree, and we want to invite all of Klamath County to join us. Send us your Christmas greeting to your friends and neighbors in the basin, and we will air it all month long on our channel and in our broadcasts. What better way to show your love for our community than with a holiday wish to everyone in the Klamath Basin? 'Tis the season to be merry and get your business some recognition for the holidays for just $100. And from all of us at KCTV, have a blessed and warm holiday season. Our top story on November 25th. The Klamath County Sheriff's Office arrested 1 woman and cited 3 other individuals after they allegedly stole 5 unbranded cattle from private property in the Sprague River area and attempted to sell them at the Klamath Livestock Auction Yard. The Sheriff's Office had initially received an anonymous tip over the weekend that a specific individual was inquiring about the auction yard's protocol for 5 supposedly abandoned cattle. Sheriff Shane Mitchell, who was familiar with the named person, notified the sale yard manager to be watchful. On the 25th, the Oregon Department of Agriculture brand inspector at the auction yard called the Sheriff's Office, having become suspicious of the unbranded animals and the individual who dropped them off, who was the same person mentioned in the tip. A deputy and the sheriff responded, interviewed the 4 individuals who transported the cattle, and determined the owner of the cattle and the private property that they were taken from. The woman who was arrested was booked at the Klamath County Jail on suspicion of 5 counts of first-degree theft and criminal conspiracy before being released. The 3 others, 2 females and 1 male, were cited and released on suspicion of criminal conspiracy. The Sheriff's Office stated that the investigation is ongoing. And here's some good news. The local real estate market in Klamath Falls is characterized by steady motion and growth, contributing to its recently highlighted status as one of the top places to call home in the Northwest. Data through October of 2025 indicates a resilient local market, with the average home value in Klamath Falls approximately $305,124, reflecting a 3.3% increase over the past year. Similarly, the median sale price for Klamath County was up to 3.7% year over year in October of 2025, reaching a median of $310,000, suggesting positive movement across the area. Market analysis suggests that the area maintains a more stable and affordable environment compared to rapidly appreciating markets of larger metropolitan areas in the Northwest. The appeal of Klamath Falls stems from its relative value, strong local economy, and high quality of life. The community has also received national attention for its commitment to well-being, including being recognized as Certified Blue Zones Community in 2020. The first in the Pacific Northwest, which acknowledges community-wide efforts to improve health, safety, and overall quality of life. This recognition reinforces the city's standing as a desirable and increasingly popular residential location in the region. And Sky Lakes Medical Center and the Klamath Falls Police Department have initiated a new partnership to significantly enhance campus security by introducing the facility's first ever hospital resource officer. This dedicated position aims to improve safety for patients, visitors, and staff at the medical center. The new role will be filled out by Officer Jeff Hutchison, who will begin his duties on Monday, December 1st. Officer Hutchison will remain a full-time employee of the Klamath Falls Police Department, ensuring full integration and seamless cooperation between the two organizations, while providing a constant dedicated law enforcement presence on the Sky Lakes campus. The establishment of the hospital resource officer is intended to achieve several goals, including delivering faster response times to security issues on the campus, reducing the burden on the police department's General Patrol Division, and fostering stronger collaboration between the hospital's healthcare teams and law enforcement officials. This proactive approach is expected to serve as a visible deterrent to disruptive behaviors and create a safer overall environment at the medical center. And the Oregon Department of Justice has secured a settlement with the meal kit company HelloFresh after an investigation found the company misled consumers through deceptive free meal, free shipping, and free gift offers. According to Attorney General Dan Rayfield, HelloFresh advertised promotions like 10 free meals and $180 off or a free 8-inch Caraway fry pan, but the meals were never actually free. The investigation found that the discounts were instead spread across multiple weekly orders, which required customers to spend hundreds of dollars to receive the full advertised promotion. Furthermore, the company failed to clearly disclose that the customers had to buy a certain number of boxes to receive promised gifts and that the free shipping often applied only to the first box, with charges being added to subsequent deliveries without clear disclosure. The Attorney General stated that this action does not just reform HelloFresh's advertising to Oregon residents, but is intended to push the company to be honest in its advertising nationwide. Under the settlement, which is an assurance of voluntary compliance, HelloFresh must pay $106,000 to the state of Oregon and is required to change its advertising practices to clearly and conspicuously include all material terms and limitations for any free offer, as well as accurately disclose all shipping costs and discount limitations. And local businesses and nonprofit organizations in the Klamath Falls area demonstrated significant community spirit by organizing essential services, including free Thanksgiving meals and crucial donation drives to support those facing need during the holiday week. Amy's Cafe was noted as one of the local establishments that took the lead, hosting a dinner for the community. Alongside these businesses, various local food banks, such as the Klamath and Lake County Food Bank, and its partner pantries mobilized to distribute both hot meals and food boxes, ensuring families and individuals had access to necessary groceries and a traditional holiday dinner. The efforts, which also included general community food and monetary donation drives, highlighted the widespread collaboration among local groups to address food insecurity and provide comfort during the Thanksgiving season. And the cherished holiday tradition of venturing into the woods to find and cut the perfect Christmas tree is officially underway in Klamath County. Families have the opportunity to secure permits to harvest a variety of species from the Fremont-Wainema National Forest and the Bureau of Land Management Klamath Falls Field Office lands. This practice is encouraged by the Forest Service and BLM as it helps with the vital task of thinning dense, small-diameter stands, promoting a healthier forest ecosystem. A valid permit is required for every tree removed, and both major agencies offer permits for the affordable price of $5 per tree. Households may purchase up to 5 permits. These permits can be purchased online through recreation.gov, which involves an additional service fee, or in person at local vendor locations and Forest Service offices throughout Klamath and Lake counties. The BLM generally limits purchases to a maximum of 2 permits per household. Permits are available for purchase online through the BLM's Forest Products website and in person at the Klamath Falls field office. In a continuing effort to get young people outdoors, 4th grade students are eligible for a free Christmas tree permit through the Every Kid Outdoors initiative. The student must have their pass or voucher when obtaining the permit. Tree hunters in the Klamath Basin can expect to find popular species such as ponderosa pine, lodgepole pine, white fir, and incense cedar. Before heading out, every permit holder must be aware of the rules designed to protect resources and ensure public safety. On the Fremont-Wainema trees must not exceed 15 feet in height. Cut the trees as close to the ground as possible, leaving the stump no higher than 12 inches or 6 inches at the BLM lands. And remove and scatter any remaining live limbs. Taking only the top of a tree is strictly prohibited. Do not cut trees in campgrounds, developed recreational sites, wilderness areas, or within 100 to 300 feet of streams, rivers, and bodies of water. Hunters should also seek trees in dense areas to aid thinning and avoid cutting isolated open-grown trees. The printed permit must be clearly attached and visible on the tree while it is being transported. Vehicle travel must be limited to existing roads, and all seasonal closures, including those for snow, must be respected. Hunters must carry a map. A GPS system are not always reliable in the forest roads. Winter weather in Klamath County can change rapidly. Officials urge all tree hunters to be prepared for the cold and remote conditions. Essential safety gear includes warm layered clothing, a handsaw, gloves, a measuring tape, straps to secure the tree, and a full tank of gas, and an emergency kit with food, water, and shovels. It's also critical to inform someone of your travel plans and estimated return time before entering the forest, as cell service can be non-existent. Fremont-Wainema National Forest Klamath Ranger District can be reached at 541-883-6714, and the Bureau of Land Management Klamath Falls Field Office can be reached at 541-883-6916. And throwing a little sports in here, the Oregon State University football program has reportedly finalized a major coaching hire this morning in Corvallis, agreeing to a 5-year deal with Alabama's Jamarcus Shepard to become the Beavers' next head coach. Shepard, who was serving as the assistant head coach, co-offensive coordinator, and wide receivers coach for the Crimson Tide under Colleen DeBoer, is set to take on his first head coaching role in college football. The news follows an initial report from CBS Sports that identified Shepard as a top target for the Beavers. Shepard brings a strong offensive track record built over his career since 2011. His coaching journey includes 5 years of Western Kentucky, where he worked with quarterbacks and wide receivers under coaches like Willie Taggart and Bobby Petrino and Jeff Brom. He then spent a season as a receivers coach at Washington State under Mike Leach, and later had a 5-year stint at Purdue, also under Jeff Brom, eventually rising to co-offensive coordinator. His most recent stops include Washington and Alabama, where he worked with DeBoer, holding multiple responsibilities on offense and serving as an assistant head coach. He is credited with developing elite wide receivers such as David Bell and Rondell Moore at Purdue and Rome Odunze at Washington. This hire comes after Oregon State fired former head coach Trent Bray on October 12th following a difficult 0-7 start to the season, which brought his overall record to 5-14. Since then, interim coach Rob Aki has managed to rally the team to a 2-2 record. Aki's tenure will conclude with the Beavers' final game of the season, which is scheduled for tomorrow evening against Washington State in Pullman. Shepard is taking over the program at a pivotal moment. Oregon State, along with Washington State, has spent the last 2 seasons effectively operating as independents following the dramatic conference realignment that dismantled the Pac-12. However, both schools are set to be foundational members of the newly reconstituted Pac-12 conference, beginning with the 2026-27 season. The new conference is set to include 8 football-playing members in total: Oregon State, Washington State, Boise State, Colorado State, Fresno State, San Diego State, and Utah State and Texas State. While the program retains its conference structure, the Beavers face the significant challenge of rebuilding their roster and identifying outside the former Power 4 structure, making Shepard's ability as a developer and a recruiter crucial to their success. And time for a little weather now. Saturday will bring a mix of sunshine and clouds to the region. In the morning, expect foggy and cloudy conditions. A weak storm system will move through Saturday night into Sunday. This will bring at least a slight chance for showers to parts of the coast, and rain-snow showers are expected for the Cascades and the east side. Snow levels are forecast to drop to about 4,000 feet by Sunday morning. Precipitation amounts are expected to be light. Inland areas will experience a continued cooling trend through the holiday weekend. Forecasters will be watching early next week for another weak storm system. The system could bring a round of rain and mountain snow showers to at least portions of southern Oregon and northern California late Monday into Tuesday. Beyond Tuesday, the weather is expected to be quiet, and the morning valley fog and generally bright skies otherwise. And that's it for your Black Friday. Tune in and get your views counted only at KCTV. And make sure you hit that subscribe button to KCTV on your favorite platform. And while you're at it, make sure you log on to klamathcommunity.tv for the latest news, weather, and lifestyle news. And we have a sports installment up there as well, including these daily stories posted. And you'll find all of these stories on the KCTV News page. And for KCTV News, I'm Christopher German, wishing you a glorious holiday weekend. It's Black Friday. Hopefully you've been out today shopping and getting some great deals on things. Don't forget, Monday is Cyber Monday, and there'll be all kinds of online offers coming around. So if you missed something today, you'll always have another opportunity on Monday. And I'll be doing weather all weekend long. From now on, it looks like I'm going to be the weather guy for the weekend because Lisa doesn't want to do it anymore, apparently. So I will be doing it, and I want to, we'll muddle through along, and we'll do the best we can. But thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you guys again on Monday. Right now, I'm rushing out of here to go do some shopping for myself and that kind of thing. So it's a little early in the day for me to do the news, but I am still doing it. And I will see you guys again on Monday. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Good night. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys again Monday.